place. We're just out here today on the east coast of Vancouver Island near Campbell River, BC. We're about 100k north of Campbell River. We came here to see if we can spot some orcas.
Yeah, this is prime northern resident orca territory. And so the northern residents are thriving. They eat a lot of salmon and they hang out in this Johnstone Strait. It's easy to see the big males. They have a huge dorsal fin. Their dorsal fin is like 2 meters tall. And the females is a little bit shorter, and the young calves are just a tiny little dorsal fin. The southern resident whales are not thriving. They're in terrible shape. The last I heard, there was 72 southern resident whales, and their babies were not surviving. There's all kinds of problems going on with the southern resident whales, but perhaps because of less human activity, the northern resident is thriving. And I don't know how many northern resident there is, but they're definitely their population is definitely doing better than the southern resident. And there's also transient orcas that come and go. I don't exactly know how their social systems work, but they have families and they hang out in groups. And when a whale is separated from their pod, like their family, they don't survive because whales communicate constantly about food, how to find food, where to go, and they guide each other. They're strong in a group. If an orca is all by themselves, they don't know what to do. They don't have anyone to communicate with and tell them where to go or help them find food because they hunt in a group.
Hey humans, can I please join your potluck? I brought some delicious worms to contribute. No? Okay, fine.
Did you see that bear poop back there?
Yeah, I've seen it. This is their habitat for sure. Those bears, they probably come down from high up, come down to this beach for fishing.
Totally.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to run into more, or a cougar even.
Well, we saw some other suspicious poop that definitely wasn't human.
Hello, bear! Roar, Mr. Big Scary Bear! Look at me, I'm scary. I'm a bear. Roar! Just hiking through the forest, making lots of noise because if we don't make lots of noise, then we might sneak up on a bear. And there's hundreds of bears out here. Someone?
It wasn't someone. It was something wet.
Oh.
Like, I don't know what it was. I guess my sock is falling off.
Something slimy.
Okay, look at this plant. First of all, it's right in the middle of this big fern. And isn't that interesting? It curls like that.
Yeah. If anybody knows what kind of plant that is, leave it in the comments below.
Okay, here's that plant again. Look at the curly ends.
Oh, wow. It's almost shaped like, what is it, a seahorse? Yeah.
And it grows in the middle of these ferns.
Yeah.
It's so lush in here. It's like a rainforest.
Yeah, it's hard walking and there's all kinds of thorns that we're getting poked with right now. Like this guy. Look at how thorny this bush is. Hey, Mr. Thorny Bush? Have big thorns? You want to stab me with your thorns? Stupid bush. Stupid bush.
Check out this weird plant again. This one is in a different stage of bloom. There's more. Then look at the moss. Just check out the thick moss.
get some Aussie. So we just finished our day of checking for orcas out in the orca sanctuary. We didn't see anything. I guess I thought that I saw a couple of things, but it was just like a blip, just a head kind of going in the water. But it was still a pretty cool hike. There's all kinds of interesting sea life and fauna out here. And I'm not super familiar with this area, so it's always exciting to explore somewhere new. What did you think? Did you have a good time?
Well, the terrain was so interesting.
Yeah.
Like the forest was so thick, and there's huge ferns.
It's really nice. We're cutting our trip a little bit short here for the day because my shoes are falling apart. Take a look at that. So all kinds of water is getting in there, and we're gonna have an interesting time going into town and trying to find some vegan shoes. So
Yeah, we're in Campbell River, so we're 20 kilometers north of Campbell.
20 kilometers south of Telegraph Cove.
20 kilometers south of Telegraph Cove. So Campbell River's still a ways, and we got to get there before 5 when the store closes.
Yeah.
Because Ryan's foot is suffering.
Yes. So we're gonna cut it for the day. We'll give you some more of the trip later.
We're in a really
Kayaking.
beautiful spot, and we're having so much fun.
Yeah.